If you know where the sound from the beginning of the video came from, then you probably have heard of a little game called Among Us. And if you haven't, well then you're a little sus. Well, today we're going to find all the sus locations in Geoguessr by playing on the official Among Us map. So let's see how I do, and without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay, this is our first location. We are playing moving, but I want to see if there's anything like sus or Among Us related from this first shot. So I don't notice anything at first, but if y'all see... But if anyone sees anything, let me know down below. Like maybe there's like an outline of like an Among Us person or something. Somewhere in the trees that I'm missing. Okay, but where are we actually? Let's try to find out. Okay, I think we are in India from the language. We're left side driving. I'm gonna try to find a sign with maybe like a city or a region name might be helpful for getting a better score here. Maybe the sign, the blue sign, seems like it might have information I can read. Mumbai. Okay, so India is here. Where is Mumbai? I feel like it's somewhere up north. How far in do I need to zoom? I'm putting it here now near Lucknow, but I know it's not there. Mumbai is down here. Okay. So maybe we're somewhere here in Mumbai. I hope this is right. Like, and that's just not like a sign that says Mumbai and we're not actually in Mumbai. Let's try to see if we can find like one more sign that says the city name or at least the region to confirm before we try to like look further. And if we don't see anything in a little bit, then we can just plonk it in the middle. We are looking around for a sign that has a city name on it. Boo doo boo doo boo. This is Pune, which isn't that very far away? Well, I should have this over here. No, Pune is here. So actually, I don't think we're too far either way. Pune is kind of like close to Mumbai, so let's just plonk it in like downtown Mumbai and we'll see how close we are. Okay, we are actually probably in like more like the outer like neighborhoods of Pune. But we got 4.4, so I'll take that for a very first score. Ooh, okay. The sus, so definitely like a very sus location. But from this bollard marker on the right with like kind of like a blue rounded shape, I think that means we're in Romania. So I think this could be somewhere probably pretty 5K-able because we literally have like so much information right here. So let me plonk this in the middle for now and let's look for maybe... What is it? A blue 186 shield sign. So how far do I have to zoom in to see the blue? We have 223 over here. Okay, not seeing it at like an initial zoom level. So let's try to find a sign maybe like with city names that are nearby. That could be very helpful. Or other like routes and see like the intersection of them. But feeling pretty good about it being Romania, I think. Okay, that's the Romania flag, so we're definitely in Romania. Okay, it says sus again on here, but I'm looking for a city name. Is Salistay a place I've heard of? I don't entirely know, but I feel like I might have heard of it, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna look for Salistay for like a hot sec, but if I don't find it, we'll keep looking. But I feel like the sign has probably like the information I'm looking for. I just don't know what the information is that I should be like seeing on there that I should know. So we're gonna keep going, maybe try to find like a bigger city name sign or something like that, or maybe like a highway marker that says like this is this miles away, or not miles because we're not in the US, probably like kilometers. Okay, we're zooming around. We've got our lovely holy poles that also confirm that we're in Romania. Ooh, okay. Okay, so government Romane, so Romanian government. Salistay de Sus, okay. Grupa. I think this is like a region, but I don't see like a city name, I'm pretty sure, or one that I at least recognize. It's entirely possible that gymnasial. I feel like that's gonna be like gymnasium or something like that, right? Maybe. Unless, is this a city name on the bottom right? Because this is Salasea de Sus, which we've seen on a lot of the signs. And this is like Mara Mures. This ends in Mures. So maybe that is like a city name ending, like Mures or Mures. I'm not sure how you exactly pronounce it, but we're looking for Mara Mures, and I'll do like a quick scan of it because it does seem like not the smallest city. I think it could be findable. We have it here for now near a place that says Mures at the ending. Okay, I'm not seeing Mara Mures, so let me look for like a little bit more for maybe like another city name or something like that, or route marker. But if not, we'll at least get the right country here for sure, so I don't think we'll lose too many points. But we're seeing all the sus signage everywhere, so bum 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 bum. I mean, if I wasn't sure we were in Romania before, like I feel like that is super confirming it. Okay, Biblioteca, House of Culture. I'm guessing that translates to market. Apple Store? Okay, service and reseller is a let me look at this like blue. Okay, let's look at this sign. Okay. Social multifunctional. Salasea de Sus. I think this is just a case of me not knowing where the Sus region is within Romania. So I'm gonna go here near Targu Mureș, because that seems like a lot of like the things ending in Mureș maybe are around here, like up here and up here. So let's see how close we are. Okay, no horrible. We got 4.4. We were a little bit further north, and then we can see like Viseu de Sus up here and Salasea de Sus. Okay, 4.4, not bad. Maybe it's supposed to be like a little like Amogus like looking figure here, like peeking through the trees on like this like balcony thing here. Where's my guess of where we are initially? I don't know. I can kind of see a flag down there. Maybe it's orange, so maybe it's like India, like orange, white, and green. I think I am correct maybe on it being India. Valid. Okay, so fitness, blah, blah, blah. We are looking for city or region name that I can read, hopefully. I literally remember seeing this exact sign before. Are we just like in this same... You're near Pune. We're like an outer... Like somewhere over here. Is there like something about the region that is like the name of the region or like the name of the neighborhood or something? Like, oh, Sus is right here. Okay, so maybe it's 5 cable. I literally like, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's like, yeah, this is definitely the sign that I saw before, but I don't think it's the same exact like zoom or location, or is it the same one from the first round? I'm pretty sure it's not exactly the same. But anyways, we're gonna try to like look for maybe the 5K, because I feel like I did not realize how much information we had. So what are we kind of nearby? What are like these like bigger stores maybe, or like monuments or something like that? Okay, we have a hospital. So this is a hospital. I don't know how many hospitals are in Sus. So we're looking for like the little H symbol. Sus Lane. Okay, Sus Lane goes not too far, so we can kind of scan like a lot of it, not with too much effort. So we're gonna keep going along Sus Lane and see if we can find any other hospitals or something like that. We might have to zoom in one more time. This is more Sus Road. Okay, do one more zoom scan, and if we don't see it, then we're at least gonna get the right like city. So I think we'll get like 4.9 something, even if it's not the 5K, exactly. Susline. We're looking for the red hospital little symbol because there was a hospital right down the road. Beep, 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 beep. I mean, is this the hospital ever? Jewelers, is there a Jewelers right next by? No, I don't think so. Susline. Okay. I think that's going to be the end of that pretty much. So we'll just plug it here in Susline and see how close we are. Oh, okay. Well, 5K. I feel like that's like one of the furthest 5Ks I've ever gotten, but woohoo for Among Us / Sus 5K. We'll definitely take that. We are on Sus Lane, but closer to the Sus Hotel. Okay. Okay. Wow, that was a little scary. I wasn't expecting to see, like, someone in a suit. Where are we? Okay, we gotta figure this out. .ru. Okay, so we're definitely in Russia, I think. And there's, like, a little polar bear up there. Moskva? That's, like, Moscow, right? I don't know if, like, this E is the same as this, like, A looking, like, character. And this, I feel like, is that, like, St. Petersburg? Like, I'm trying to, like, see where St. Petersburg. Like, matching, like, what the letters look like on the Google. Like, it might be, like, a different font, like, on the Google Maps versus, like, what I see on the sign. Oops, I zoomed in. Okay. Like, N-E-T-E-P. I'm, like, trying to relate it to, like, English letters, but, I mean, I know it's not exactly the same in Cyrillic. So, N-E-T-E-P. And then, like, a 6 kind of looking letter, and then a Y-P. Yeah, I think this says, like, Petersburg and Moscow on here. So maybe perhaps we are somewhere between the two or near the two. And in here it says something P-R-A-O-M. I feel like this is like, do I ever just plonk it between the two? This is very snowy, and I'm like very like surprised to see like such like snowy coverage. Okay, we're gonna go down the road. Okay, cannot go very much further down the road. So let's see if we can get anything else from these signs. Okay, not really. You know what, let's just plonk it in Moscow, because I mean we saw Petersburg on the sign, we saw Moscow. I don't think we'll be too far. Okay, well, I guess I could have been closer. We were in the right country, but we were actually in Norilsk, which unfortunately was very far, and we only got 200 points there, but hey, we got a 5K also in the last round, so it balances out in the end. Okay, well that's a very sus sign, you know? Let us look around and try to find where we are, what country. That's like a little bike symbol. I don't know, initially I thought like Switzerland or something, but kind of want to find some like language, or maybe I should look at the pole tops, but I already zoomed past them, so we'll see them again on the other side of the road because we are playing moving, and I can move. Ooh, white paint at the bottom of the trunks. I feel like I had a location in a different map I played where like all like the there was like a ring of like white paint on the bottoms of the trunks, so not like the very bottom. So it's kind of interesting that's like a little above the bottom. But let's keep going down the road and see if we can find anything. I'm definitely thinking Europe though, because of like the type of this sign. And then also like this like intersection sign is very like Europe as well. Okay. What is that giving? That's giving like Hungary is like now my revised thought, but maybe a bollard or a language, like another bigger language sign will give it away, because I'm not. Ooh, what is that? No, aren't these things on the road like only in France? There's like little diamond markers in the middle, but usually there are much more of them, not just one. So I don't know if that's like a one-off, because the language is definitely not French on that sign. Unless we're near like a French border or something like that. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not French, but I think I'm confusing it with like, ooh, what is the guardrail? Guardrail is flatter. So not A-type, because A-type is curvy, I think. We'll go back one. I mean, there was like a sus like region in Romania, so is it Romania ever? Gonna keep going down the road 2 times, 2x speed. Hopefully we get a bollard or something. I think that would be very useful. Blue for another car, white outer. Kind of going down the road. White paint on the trunks. We're not going in the direction that it came from, right? I hope not, at least, but it's possible. I could have turned myself around. We're driving. Red square on the tree. Ooh, snow coverage? Rosenberg Krumlov. I don't recognize either of those. Okay, we're getting into a more populated area. Svetlik. I feel like, is this like Czech ever? I'm like I'm less like, yeah, I don't think it's Hungary anymore. Das ist sie. Okay. So let me go back one. Svetlik. Where is Svetlik? And if we can at least find Svetlik, we can get a pretty good region guess, but if we cannot find it after like a minute of scanning, I think I'll just plonk it in the middle, because I think I'll still get a pretty good score here. Susice. I mean, that's sus, right? So I imagine that maybe it's like a common city beginning name in Czech language. Svetlik. Telk. Letovice. I'm trying to see if any like of the endings of like the city names also end in IK, because maybe they're grouped together. It's kind of my logic, but Jesenik? Okay, so ending in IK up here, Jesenik. So Svetlov, not Svetlik. Maybe I'm thinking up here. There are so many city names at the zoom level. Overwhelmed with maybe how much there are. Here's Rakovnik, so also ending in IK. I think I'll just plonk it here because this starts with sus. I mean, like, I don't think we'll be too far. So let's see if this is close. Okay, we're a little bit further south in Czechia, but we're actually in sus with like a little bit of an accent on the S in sus. So, all right, we've got 18,000 overall. I'll definitely take that. So that is gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm playing on the official Among Us map in Geoguessr. If you enjoyed this video, let me know down below. Also have the map linked in the description if you want to try it out yourself. Thank you so much again for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to French Vanilla, and have a great day.